What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to look at TMJ or jaw pain. So if you've got pain on one or both of your jaw joints right here, stay tuned for today's exercises. So our temporomandibular joints or TMJ joints, again, are the joints on the side of our head. They're where our mandible bone hooks to our temporal bone. So they're right over here, kind of near your ears on either side. A lot of people have pain in this area. It's often actually tied to neck-related pain. So I'm going to show 4 exercises, 4 techniques you can try to help get rid of this. But it's important to know that if it doesn't get better and you have this, just going on chronically, you want to see a physical therapist or a dentist who specializes in TMJ care. You just have to do a little searching, but there are people who specialize it that can help you with other strategies that can help with this type of pain. So give these exercises a try. If you don't get better, then maybe look into seeing one of those individuals. Our first 2 exercises are really going to be self-massage techniques. Again, if you go see someone for this, specifically physical therapists who specialize in TMJ care, they'll often work inside your mouth and massage some other muscles, the pterygoid muscles, the inside of the masseter muscle. But we can work 2 muscles on the outside of the face, and these are ones you can do on yourself. So the first step in this is to find your TMJ joint, and basically it's going to be kind of right in line here with the side of your ear. So if you kind of find this part of your earlobe and then go over and then open and close your mouth, you'll find the TMJ joint kind of right around here. It'll kind of protrude. You'll feel it move as you open and close. So kind of find that spot. And then the first muscle we're going to work is the masseter muscle, which is one of our primary chewing muscles that helps to bite down. So you'll feel it right down here below the TMJ. It's a vertical muscle right here, and you see it contract and squeeze when people clench their jaw. So that muscle, because it bites down, if we can massage it and get it to loosen up, it'll allow us to open our mouth more easily, to have greater range of motion. We're opening our mouth and also reduce pain. So find that muscle right there, and then you're going to perform kind of circular movements, just massaging the masseter muscle. You can also hold pressure on a tender spot and try to kind of get it to release and reduce some pain in that area. Okay, so most people have TMJ issues on one side of their head, so you're primarily going to work the side where your pain is. Find that TMJ joint and then go down below it onto the masseter muscle, and you're just performing a self-massage for usually somewhere around 1 to 3 minutes. Okay, so that's our first one, a self-massage of the masseter muscle. So our second self-massage here is going to be for the temporalis muscle, another muscle involved in kind of biting down and closing the jaw. So for this one, again, find the TMJ joint and kind of open and close to find that joint. And then you're going to go up above. So temporalis is a muscle right up here on the temporal bone. A lot of people actually massage this for headaches and things too. But you can bite down. When you bite down, you'll feel it squeeze. It's not as obvious as the masseter muscle, but you'll still feel it right up here in this space when you bite down. So same kind of thing, come up there and you can do circular motions like we did on the masseter to just kind of massage that and ease discomfort. So this one can, again, really help with pain and discomfort. I think I see more people where the masseter is helpful, but give both a try. Those are our 2 primary self-massage or self-mobilization techniques that you can do on yourself. Now our third exercise is going to be a mobility exercise and a stretch for the jaw. So for this one, we're going to look at opening of the jaw and trying to increase mobility there. So oftentimes when people get sort of locked down with their TMJ and the muscles are tight and on tension, they will lose range of motion when opening their mouth. So we want to slowly try to gain that back. Now there are a number of mobility drills out there for TMJ issues, so this is just one of them. There's all kinds of other movements that our jaw does, but this is one that we see restrictions often with. So for opening, what you want to think about doing, we're going to use 3 fingers and basically do kind of a stretch. So again, people will lose range of motion. They might not be able to open their jaw as wide when things are flared up. So what we'll do is use our fingers. In the beginning, we'll try to get up to 3 fingers being in the mouth. So like this. Or you're stretching those muscles that we were massaging a second ago and working on jaw opening mobility. But in the beginning, if you can't do 3 fingers, that's kind of the goal, is to get to 3 fingers. You can start with 1. And you just put it there and stretch the jaw. And then as it becomes more flexible, you go to 2 fingers. And then to 3, you're basically holding it there like we would stretch other muscles. It's kind of a muscle stretch. It feels a little funky because it's your jaw, but just like we might stretch our hamstrings or another muscle group, we're going to use our fingers to kind of prop that jaw open so you don't have to just hold it. You can kind of put your fingers there, let your jaw relax, and then maybe hold for 30 to 60 seconds and just let it stretch. So you want to find that position where it's not too uncomfortable, but you kind of feel it challenging. It's creating a challenge and creating a stretch. And then hold that and work on that jaw opening mobility. Okay, so that's our third exercise, a jaw opening stretch. For our last exercise, we want to think about our neck. Like I said in the beginning, neck dysfunction, neck pain problems are really closely tied to jaw issues. Our neck and our jaw, especially our upper neck, are really linked together. So one of the things first to think about is just neck posture. And while we know in the research now that posture often doesn't correlate well with pain, sometimes people, if they get stuck in habitual postural positions with their neck, it can be a contributing factor to the development of jaw pain. So the one that happens most commonly is this sort of forward head position where people are working at their computer, things like this. And again, this isn't naturally bad, but a lot of people are just here for long periods. So because our upper neck and our jaw are connected together, we want to just think about kind of coming out of that position at times and just think about your neck and how it can be linked to your jaw. I've had a lot of patients over the years where when they started working on neck mobility and strength, it really helped their jaw pain. So when you're at work or driving or whatever, just be cognizant of sort of falling into this position, kind of falling forward. I do it myself all the time and I'm telling people not to, so it happens to me too. Just try to think about kind of tucking your chin, pulling your shoulders back. You can just do exercises even like that. Just do it as reps. Just kind of get yourself out of that posture that we find ourselves in a lot throughout the day. So kind of tuck that chin, kind of think about the top of your head kind of going up to the ceiling, tuck your chin and kind of lift and pull it back, pull your shoulder blades back, and just work on that. You don't have to hold it like that for long periods. Holding that for long periods could cause its own kind of pain. So you just want to be able to move in and out of those postural positions and kind of reset yourself if you notice you're here for a long period. Then the other exercise that can be really helpful is to strengthen your neck flexor muscles. So for this one, you're going to lay on your back. Okay, you're going to lay on the ground. The ground is probably the best. What you're going to do is tuck your chin, kind of give yourself a double chin, and then lift your head just until it comes off the surface. This is called a deep neck flexor isometric hold. But what you're going to do here is hold for as long as you can without lifting your head higher or letting your chin come untucked. So you want your chin to be tucked. You're going to hold right here. And your goal is to get to 30 to 40 seconds. There's been research on this test, and they've found that in healthy people, they can hold for about 30 to 40 seconds. But a lot of people with neck pain and jaw pain won't be able to hold that long. So if that's your case, that's okay. Even if you can only do 5 seconds, just set back down, rest for a little bit, tuck your chin, and then do another rep. Just hold as long as you can and just look to build up endurance and strength in your neck over time. And like I said, I've had a number of TMJ patients over the years that when they started strengthening their neck, it was actually the main thing that helped them get rid of their jaw problems. So those are our 4 exercises. We're going to do a self-massage of masseter, a self-massage of temporalis, and jaw opening stretch, and then our deep neck flexor isometric exercise. So give those a try. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I will get back to you. All right, you guys, see you in the next video. Bye.